Many of you guys are dealing with people or a particular person who has sought out revenge upon you simply because of something that you had no control over. You literally could have forgotten to do something for a person. You may have told them that you were going to do and you forgot to do it. And they got upset about it. They have held on to this thing in their life thinking that you did this on purpose, that you decided to not do what you promised to do for them. So now that all of this has taken place, there are many things that this person has begun to do. They have sought out spiritual workers. One particular spiritual worker who they wanted to use some form of a revenge spell upon your life. But these spells never had an effect on your life. It actually began to show up in their very own household. This person really didn't understand that if they begin to send out things against you, that God would allow those things to come right back on them. Of course, we're always hearing it backfired, and that's exactly what it's been doing. Those things that this person has done against you have started to show up in their own family because they didn't understand that you were protected. See, you got a lot of people on this earth who are connected to the Most High God, who has stood up in the gap for you. They have been praying for you and knowing that you needed that particular strongness, that you needed soldiers on your team. And see, the Most High God sends his people to pray and bless you because they know what's going on. And see, that's the thing about it. A lot of you guys don't know that you do have a lot of prophets surrounding you that you don't even know. And see, the thing, I feel like what I'm getting is that you may be in the public's eye. You may be around a lot of people that see you. And you're surrounded around like prophets and people that are connected to the Most High God who are chosen. And they begin to pray for you. And everything that this person has ever prayed against you has been returning to sender. It's been returning to them every time. So when you begin to see that these people or this particular person start to come to you and tell you that they need help with this, they need help with that, but they were already acting funny. See, some of them started to move different with you because of this one particular thing that you forgot to do or that you didn't do. Because, like I said, you had no type of control over this happening. They begin to act weird then. But now you're going to start to see this person coming to you. They're going to need your help. They're going to need your prayers because of what they've done is coming back upon them. These are people that are going to come to you and ask you to forgive them. And you don't even know what the heck they're talking about. But you're going to ask, they're going to ask you, will you forgive me for what I did? Or I'm sorry I treated you this way. But you really, in your mind, you like, I ain't even been thinking about none of this. None of that. And see, let me tell you this. The one thing that they don't understand is that you've been praying for this person. You ain't really thought nothing about it. This ain't something you've been holding on to just because they started to move different from you. See, chosen ones, we understand to give people space. We know to give people their time when they need it away, okay? But this person didn't understand that what you did was not even under your control. So they began to do all of this stuff. And because you have prayed for this person, because you've been doing good by people, God is saying that he's not worried about what they done did to you. He's not holding on to that. But one thing for sure, he's not going to allow them to get away with it. He's not allowing them to get away with how they treated you. Many of you guys have literally began to see how much people really love you. It's a lot of support around you. And with that being said, this person started to see how much people were supporting you and being around you, that it literally caused them to become very jealous of you. Okay, it went from one extreme to the other. So now they're jealous of you, but they also need your forgiveness. I mean, which one is it? Pick a side, baby. Which one is it? So you may be dealing with this person coming to you being very erratic, because it almost gives a field of like acting out of character. Somebody who has bipolar, and it's nothing against that, but this person is not taking a medication. This is someone who is in this type of energy being very erratic. I mean, taking extremes to such a situation that was only like a one-time thing, something you forgot to do for one time. I mean, think about it. It's actually like they're judging you. You know, God says do not judge people. He's the judge. God is the judge. And so now God is coming in to judge this person for what they did to you, because they had no business going to seek anybody to bring harm to your life. See, all this revenge stuff that they've done, it's also showing up in their workplace. It's showing up in their home. These things have not become, these things that we're speaking of have become very erratic in their life. You know, the way that I'm saying that they're coming at you, or how they'll try to come at you, this is how their life is. You're going to see what's really going on in their household, or wherever they're at. You know, they're not getting a good treatment. That's why they're going to come at you like this. Like I said, this person is giving, pick a side. You know what I'm saying? What you want? Do you want me to forgive you? Or do you want to go off on me? I mean, tell me. But that's because whatever spells they've been using is causing them to act out. It's causing them to be angry, an angry person. See, they thought all of this is going to happen to you, but now all of this is starting to create frustration, confusion, anger in their life because of what they've done. See, these spells ain't doing nothing but backfiring and causing chaos in their life. You have to understand this is why they treat you the way that they do. See, one thing that I realized about this person is they thought that you were alone, because most of the time you're a loner. You're not with people. You're not around a lot of people. That's why they thought you didn't have the support system that you have around you. They didn't realize that the people that they didn't see is in the spiritual realm. You got people on the other side vouching for you. They didn't know that. They thought that because you were alone, that nobody would be praying for you, that nobody would be helping you. They thought you had no protection around you. That's the crazy part. They really thought that you had no protection. But your protection is on the other side. And that's even deeper. Do you hear me? Because see, they can see things that this person is doing that they didn't even know that they saw doing. I'm telling y'all, when they went out to seek these mediums and they went to see these people about you, your ancestors was right there like, baby, you was not finna get away with this. God was right there in the room. Do you hear me? You got so much support around you that this person is gonna be so shocked that you got through this. They're already shocked, to be honest, that you got through all this. But look, when that level up come, baby, when things start to come, when the blessings start to fill the earth for you, you have to understand they really gonna be shocked. They not gonna understand how you got through what you got through, baby.